What's up, everybody? Welcome to your conditioning and lower body focused workout. Today, our goal is to provide blood flow. If we've been sitting all day, we're going to be able to work some tissue that hasn't been active, work on general heart health. If you have a wearable, please wear it so we can maintain a healthy heart rate around zone 2. If not, just know you should be able to maintain a conversation. You're not huffing and puffing like crazy. Now, if you don't have a rowing machine, no problemo. You can use anything. You can use a jump rope. You can use an assault bike, a ski erg, a treadmill. You can do step-ups. You can just do jumping jacks, whatever it may be. But here, I am using a rower. So again, the only equipment we're going to need here is some form of conditioning equipment and just our body weight. Super simple today. I hope you guys work hard. I hope you enjoy. If you have a foam pad or a yoga block, also helpful for your knee, things like that. But perfect workout to get moving in an efficient way. Provide your body what it needs, a little bit of movement, a little bit of blood flow. And again, get you feeling good. So enjoy the workout, work hard, and I'll see you at the end. Welcome to your 30-minute conditioning and lower body workout. The only thing we're gonna need today is a rower. If you don't have a rower, you can use an assault bike, a ski erg, a treadmill, whatever you want. But the main concept is we're gonna do 90 seconds of work on one of these machines, and we need to keep our heart rate in zone 2, maybe up to zone 3, which means you should still be able to have a conversation with someone. If you are huffing and puffing and you can't talk at all, you're working too hard, and I want you to get back to a safe heart rate, okay? I want us to try to maintain an elevated heart rate for 30 minutes continuously to burn more calories and work on heart health. I don't want this to be like hit when it's so intense that you're jumping up and down in heart rate. So again, consistent, hard effort. Now, the only pieces of equipment we're gonna need today, again, is that rower or whatever you're gonna use. And then I also recommend having a yoga block, as well as maybe a pad or something for your knee, something rolled up again so your knee is more comfortable on the ground. Now, I wanna go over the 3 movement patterns first. We're gonna start by doing 90 seconds of a rower. Do whatever you have available for yourself. Again, zone 2. When we're finished with that, we're then gonna go into doing 12 bodyweight squats. Now, if you're not strong enough for bodyweight squats, hold on to an object or do it near a wall, something that can assist you to make it a little easier. I also have the yoga block so we can shorten the range of motion and touch our butt to the seat with that. When we're done with that, we're gonna do some single-legged glute bridges, work on our posterior, our glutes and our hamstrings. We're gonna do 15 of those. And then after that, we're gonna do a half kneeling windmill, which is really working your core. But today we're not gonna use load, and we're just gonna challenge your body's ability to go through some rotation and get into some of the deep tissue within your hip and stretch some of that tissue out, because we're gonna be sitting a lot on this rower. So again, I want you to be able to stretch some tissue out and get a little bit of an active recovery for your heart rate throughout this workout. So I've been talking a lot, we got 30 minutes, let's get started. The first thing we're gonna start with again is that conditioning exercise. So we're gonna hop onto our rower, we're gonna strap our feet in. The first thing we're gonna do is, again, we're gonna go over form, okay? I'm gonna start the 90 seconds, but let's go over form. I want you to think of driving through your legs and then finishing with your arms. My arms lock out, my legs come all the way in, drive with my legs, arms. Now, we're gonna take deep breaths in and out through our nose. I want you to do as much nose breathing as you can. If you have a deviated septum or you're sick and your nose is congested, then it's totally understandable to breathe through your mouth. But the more we breathe through our nose, the better we'll actually be able to work on our conditioning. It's almost like working at altitude in a way. Your body will slowly be able to handle higher levels of carbon dioxide in your bloodstream, making you more efficient. So, deep nose breaths. Again, big explosive press with our legs. We finish with our arms. I'm maintaining a neutral spine. My back is nice and straight. I'm not rounding with bad posture. I try to stay nice and upright. Again, this is a wonderful way of you working your lower body, taking everything through a large range of motion. If we've been sitting all day, it's a wonderful way to provide some blood flow. And this is gonna be a really efficient workout for anyone that's trying to get this done before work, after work, in the middle of the day. We're gonna burn a bunch of calories, work on our lower body. It's a good one. Deep breaths. We're almost there. Again, heart rate, I should be able to talk. If you have an Apple Watch or something tracking your heart rate, traditionally zone 2 is around 130 to 140. So let's say 130 to 150 beats a minute, but depending on your blood pressure, your medication, that can definitely change. So next, we're gonna do those squats. If you're using a rower, use this for depth. Now, this might be challenging and low for a lot of you, and if you're not strong enough to do 12, put a yoga block there. I touch, I sit completely down, I stand all the way up, I squeeze my butt and belly. 12 of these. Touch, stop. I'm not tapping it. I'm completely sitting down to make it a little bit more challenging. Again, if you're not strong enough and you have some PVC pipes or something, put them in front of you, sit, and now use your arms. Put a bench next to you or something. Push from the bench. Let's keep it going. 12 total. Deep breaths. Again, open those hips up. Don't let those knees collapse in. Almost there. Squeeze butt and belly, stand tall. Okay, next, we're gonna lay down on the ground face up. From here, I'm gonna think of driving through one leg, okay? Both legs are on the floor, heels are down. I'm gonna push through one leg, get my hips up as high as I can, squeeze my butt, come all the way down. Now I'm not over exaggerating the arch of my lower back. I'm trying to keep a neutral spine here. Deep breaths. Hips aren't gonna come up crazy far, but man, you're gonna feel this in the backside of your leg. If your leg is too bent or you're pushing through your toes, you might feel this in your calf or maybe the front of your leg. That is not the goal. I want you to feel it in your posterior. Deep breaths. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If it's too challenging, both legs at the same time. As I'm doing this, you can march your feet. Whatever you feel is appropriate for your current strength level. And guess what? If you can't do this, that's exciting, because guess what? You're gonna be able to do it soon. So don't feel disappointed. I want you to work as hard as you can, again, keeping your heart rate elevated and trying to keep good pace with me. I think if it's too challenging and you're not able to regress it to continuously move for these 30 minutes, then we need to make things easier. And again, if you're not even there and you've exhausted all options to make it easier, you should get excited, because over time, you're gonna be able to do a lot more of this in 30 minutes. So try to keep up with the video. If you wanna pause it, go right ahead. Last one, kind of forgot count. Beautiful. Okay, now I wanna go over the half kneeling windmill. We're gonna do 10 reps per side. So I have this yoga block. You have two options. You can hold the yoga block overhead, or if you're not able to do this, you can use it for your forearm. If I'm holding it over my head, I'm gonna start by rotating my torso in the direction that the foot is forward, and then I look up at my hand, I reach my arm down and I touch the floor. Now, if you have the mobility, we bend our elbow and we get all the way to the ground. This foot is still on the floor. I then press through my elbow, I stand up and I rotate this way. If that's too challenging, put the yoga block down. Now reach up, touch the yoga block, bend your arm down to the yoga block, and all the way back up. Again, this is a great way for you to work on thoracic rotation. There's no loading, so you're nice and safe to your back, but it's also a way to access some range of motion in your hip. Just make sure that big toe stays all the way down on the ground. Deep breaths. We got 10 of these. This is a great full body movement. Down the road, we're gonna use load and do some shoulder stability and some core work at the same time that we work on our hip mobility. Okay, let's switch sides. I'll show you from this angle now. Let's do the same thing here. Hand up, I rotate, hand, bend elbow, all the way back up. Now after these 10, I'm gonna hop back on the rower, and then I'm gonna just let you guys work out with a little bit of music. I don't think you need to hear me in your ear for 30 minutes. So I'll put some timers on there that make some noise so you guys know what you're doing. But again, try to maintain pace. If you need to stop and grab some water, please do. If you don't even wanna watch the video and you just wanna do this on your own, we're gonna do 5 rounds of this, and that should take us to about 30 minutes. And again, if you have a timer going, then just track how long it takes you, and if you finish it quicker, in a couple of weeks, once you've gotten a little bit more fit, note that, and then just keep trying to progressively either do more rounds in the same amount of time, or just do it a little quicker. You can add load, hold a dumbbell to your chest. Maybe now you're not using PVC, whatever it may be. So as you can tell, my heart rate's up, but I'm still able to do this, and that is the goal, guys, okay? So we're gonna hop back on this rower. We're gonna do another 90 seconds. Keep good form, be safe as you do this. and I will see you at the finish line. Let's keep working hard. for working so hard, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the workout. Again, the purpose of today was to provide blood flow, get your heart rate up, work on heart health, get you into certain positions, strengthening certain tissue, lengthening tissue that's tight that haven't been active all day. This is the perfect recipe if you've been sitting at work all day and again, you need something quick and efficient in. And guess what? If you perform this today with a rower or a jump rope or a assault bike, whatever it was, perform it with something else another time. Just try a new variable, but continue to work really hard. And I guarantee if you consistently do that, you're gonna have wonderful progress, and I'm excited to hear about it. So I hope you have a great day. Continue to work hard. I'm excited to see you at the next one of these. Share your progress with me. Let me know how you're doing. I'll see you soon. Be good.